LEC Week 1, Day 2, Rogue vs. XL. So, draft is interesting. Casper Aatrox standard, Urgot seems pretty standard as well to give over the Lucian. Teams seem to rather do that in Europe. Irelia ban seems pretty universal on blue side for European teams. They also ban out the Rakan, they separate the Galio Rakan. Because they don't want to give, say they take Lucian and give over Rakan Galio. Maybe they think that's OP. And then they go for Kha'Zix into Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao's going to have a lot of early pressure, but if the Kha'Zix can survive and be even, or even get slightly ahead of the Xin Zhao, then this matchup feels really bad for Xin Zhao. I do like the Lissandra into the Galio, because this mid duo is going to be a lot stronger than this one. So if these two can abuse their early power, then that can really help their Ezreal farm ball lane. Alright, so they banned the Jan as a setup for Tahm Kench, which seems interesting because there's so many counter picks to the Tahm Kench. Like, you can still go Brand, you can still go Zillion. They do go Zillion. Do they? Yeah, they do. So, I don't really care what Rogue picks at this point because, to me, the game right now is, can your mid duo stop this Lucian Zillion from getting a ton of pressure once you're level 4, level 5? Like, once this lane gets level 4, level 5, they get the push on the Ezreal Tahm Kench, and Ezreal Tahm Kench is stuck on the turret. And that's when the Zillion bombs start feeling really bad. You start missing CS on Ezreal because you're zoned, and Lucian can start getting a lot of plates. So I'm looking to see how Kikis can get a pathing advantage against the Kha'Zix with this Lissandra pressure. And then if they can get really good mid control, so they go for Vlad. Vlad's okay. They're just kind of ignoring top lane. Depending on how good these top laners are, sometimes the Vlad can get first push the whole game. If the sign goes executioners, he can actually go for solo kills. But I'm guessing top lane's going to be ignored. And it's going to be kind of this mid duo versus the pressure from this bot duo. Alright, so let's see these paths. Solo Raptor start, and Rogue is going for the bot lane start. So that's actually kind of funny. So Rogue versus Misfits. I'm going to Rift Kit. Where's the blue jungler? Okay. So I said this in previous videos, but a lot of times when you're running like a Lucian bot lane, jungler will go Yolishim, and jungler will go red, and then he can go like through river to bot crab, and then you can sweep out any vision here. And then this lane is gonna feel really scared, so they just surrender a push. And then your Lucian can get first push for the majority of early game. So what was smart is that against Misfits, they knew that Rogue wanted to do something like this. So they leashed their jungler on blue, and their jungler did use Lee Sin. He did blue Gromp to bot crab. And they had a ward here and here. So they would see the Xin Zhao or whoever the jungler is. If he goes red to bot crab, the Lee Sin will just see him when he's on Gromp and be like, oh, okay, he's bot crab. I'm just gonna go topside now, and it'll be fine. And they'll have vision of him. They'll have vision of him leave in their bot lane. Isn't too bad. But if you do red Krugs, almost every jungler is gonna smite Krugs. So then when you go to this bot crab, the advantage you get from this path is you see that he's not here yet, and he's like, okay, he's probably doing Krugs. So now I can go take the crab. I have smite up because I don't have to smite Gromp, and I do it pretty fast. And then I can smite this crab while the jungler's coming, and then go topside. And then you know the jungler is also going to go to his like Raptors or topside. So Misfits did this against Rogue and really cheesed them pretty hard because Rogue didn't expect it at all. They even like fake leash top, like their Scion like faked. He got hit and went back top so as, and then they killed the jungler here. But yeah, so Rogue does it this game because they're afraid Kha'Zix is gonna do just red into bot crab. And so Xin Zhao should get this crab. Yeah, he does. So it's gonna be pretty good for Kikis. So he got bot crab. He's matching the Kha'Zix. Now, as long as their bot lane doesn't die to some like level 3 cheese gang from Kha'Zix right now, I mean, he probably shouldn't even go for this. But that's the only thing to watch out for. So Kha'Zix is going top side. This is gonna be really good for Rogue. Once again, this matchup bot lane, they won't really feel the Zillion pressure until like level 4, level 5. So let's see what Kikis does to abuse this matchup. The Vlad does have the push, so Cyan was probably respecting the Xin Zhao pressure, and Lissandra has the push as well. So he gets the ward, and he's just going to his Krugs. He doesn't want to risk it. So what's important for Kha'Zix is to get his respawn of Raptors. So I am a little bit surprised to see him even go for this Gromp. Like, this Gromp is good, but the Raptors are way better. Although he did do Raptors red then Krugs, so his Krugs are going to spawn like 40 seconds after his Raptors. So maybe he's thinking, I'm going to take these Krugs, recall, go to my Raptors, even though they've been on the map for like 20 seconds. And then right after I kill my Raptors, Krugs will be up by then. But if Kikis is here and gets these Raptors, it's going to feel really bad for the Kha'Zix. See, they're already up. Fortunately, Kikis is not close. So he gets the Raptors. Or does he? He gets all the small ones. And he gets chunked. So this isn't too bad unless Kikis can also get the Krugs. But he used Smite. And doing Krugs when Zillion can throw bombs is really, really tough. So he doesn't lose his Krugs. So this is fine. This is completely fine for the Kha'Zix. The Lissandra has a ton of pressure too. I want to see Rogue get some pink wards in bot river. If the Kha'Zix is scared to go into the bot river at all, and Lissandra can keep clearing the wave and disappearing bot side, then this Lucian Zillion is going to be negated for a while, and then it's going to feel really good for the Ezreal. Because mid game, if they're even, mid game the Ezreal still is going to have first push, any poke against the Zillion is really strong, and he'll be able to clear the wave mid lane in a 1-3-1. If the Lucian is ahead and the Ezreal doesn't have first push, it feels really bad. So Kikis is doing really good. He took his Gromp as well. So Rogue should feel pretty happy with this early game. Zillion is level 5 now, and Lucian did just come back with a Cutlass. So this is going to start to feel really bad for the bot lane. So we're going to see now what Rogue's game plan is. Are they going to use their mid 2v2 with mid jungle to try to hover towards bot side and make sure that Lucian and Zillion can't perma push every wave? Or are they going to play top side, try to say, okay, Ezreal, Tahm Kench, I'm sorry, but we're playing top side for Rift Herald. If they could hover bot side and actually organize that, I think that would be way better. So I'm hoping they do that. Alright, I like that word. Just tracking the Xin Zhao. They give blue to the Lissandra, his red buff's up. Causes his bot side, so it looks like they're going to be playing top side. So let's see how fast this bot turret loses plates. It's been like 1 minute. They lost 1 plate. They're going to lose Ocean Dragon. Kikis his top side. Lissandra's stepping up really far, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's he's roaming. Yeah, look how far up he goes to clear this wave. So they're probably going to go top on this top wave right here. And their bot lane is going to continue to bleed out and lose plates. So it really is a timer for Rogue, because they're probably going to lose bot turret in the next 4 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes. Can they kill this guy? He doesn't have TP, so if they kill him, they get Rift Herald. Alright, Galio TP. Back, 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 back. That's not bad. So now, if you can play around mid lane, it's also insane because Galio has no TP. Or you can kill him. Alright, that's pretty good. So Rift Herald's up, Galio's dead, no TPs on XL side. Sion has TP soon. They're losing a lot of plays bot lane. So that's 3 plates in about 3 minutes. Rogue needs to do something quick. They need to get this Rift Herald or get mid control bot side. Oh, is that a swap? I really like this swap. I mean, I guess they're getting a lot of plates top. It's interesting. I mean, there's no dragon. Actually, this swap's pretty good. There's no dragon. They can go top with their temple to get, what, like 1 to 2 plates. And then by the time Ezreal and TK get up there, they'll have control of bot river, or top river, because they just get first push. So as long as they just get control here, they do get to turn this pressure into a Rift Herald. So I do like this move. I guess, so he's feeling pretty confident because Lissandra's right here. But they have a Galio. As soon as you E in and you don't have flash on Xin Zhao, if you get slowed at all, especially now that they don't run phase rush, you're just dead. He's just dead. Oh, he got stopped too. Let's slow this down. Let's look at Vlad, because Vlad comes in with empowered Q, right? Does he have E? Yeah, he E's. Wow. I don't usually like going over micro, but if you're playing Vladimir, you have to be able to recognize your windows. Like you have flash, you have E, you have R. Sion's still in a really good spot, so I don't know if it's instantly winning the team fight, but it probably makes it a favorable team fight. And now he R's. Alright. So I'd say incorrect decision by Kikis to go in at all. Like they don't have prio top. They have Galio, you have no flash. So Kha'Zix has 3 kills now. Even before the Galio, look how much damage the Kha'Zix does. Alright, so they swap back bottom because of Infernal, I'm guessing. So they're gonna take bot turret and Infernal. They're gonna trade Rift Herald. There's not really much Rogue can do here besides just take the trade. And they do. That's also a slight misplay. Using your speed up while he's pulling makes it so you can't catch him. Because no matter what, you're going to slow by the pool. So you're going to be right here whether using a speed up or not. And so he can still have his speed up available right now. But that's pretty small. Who actually cares? So they should get fire. Rogue got the dragon. Can they push mid? Any sponsor child? So right now, I'm kind of just curious what this Ezreal can do. Can Ezreal get contest mid push at all? When was he gonna have one core? Yeah, he has one core, just a tier. These lanes are interesting by XL. Sion mid. Who's side lane? Galio? Where's Galio? Yeah, this is not your window, Wizard. Wadid. That's pretty random. But yeah, you don't really get anything for hitting that Q. It's like, what's the reward for stepping up and queuing this guy? It's like nothing. Like, just be here. So if they lose mid turret, it's gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, they do. So now this Lucian should be able to get first push mid pretty far up. So this should be pretty hard for Rogue. And this jungle matchup is very Kha'Zix's favorite right now. Since Kha'Zix got ahead, he can now he doesn't even have to be afraid of the Xin Zhao at all. So your Xin Zhao early pressure is negated. I do like what Kikis is doing. So if you can't really contest pressure 3v3 mid, you are forced to like trail side lanes, hoping side lanes mess up. So he is around here. Maybe Sion does something stupid. Maybe they run to Kha'Zix. Alright, Galio can move from bottom. Galio just keeps flat here and hovers. It's pretty good. XL is playing towards top turret. And Kha'Zix is playing around mid. So this is all good. They clear mid wave, hover up. Aftershock. So they're actually not. Oh, Galio went. So this is a double rotate. I like the double rotate. So Galio leaves bottom, goes mid, so he can clear mid wave, so that Lucian can stay here for an extra wave to get the turret. Or base. They really want dragon, I guess. But yeah, we can see that Galio cleared this wave, so they don't actually get punished at all for this. I mean, Lucian loses a wave of farm, but or Lucian Sion share a wave, and Galio gets an extra wave. Oh, and he went phase rush Vlad. That's interesting. Like I said, a lot of mages versus the Sion top will go Klepto. Just Vlad can just Q Autumn twice, he'll just farm the whole game. XL does have good dragon control. This Lucian is just really doesn't care about the Ezreal, but the Ezreal is poking the Zillion pretty well. So this is XL's window. So I do like the way that Kha'Zix is playing this right now. He's like hovering between lanes. He's hovering between mid bot. He shows bottom. They back off their communications on point and they get mid turret because of this. I didn't see Ezreal base. So it's interesting. Ezreal could be mid now. But yeah, they get the turret. Ezreal's going double tier. Now there are no turrets mid lane. They should be able to drop this top turret really fast. I think they should put the Galio top. Oh, it's Spellbook Scion. So that's also something you can do against the Vlad. Because if you get Ignite on Scion, you can solo kill him. I don't like these plays because you can just abuse your mid prio. Like why are you going for a play without your bot lane when your bot lane can get first push no matter what? Like there's not even a wave. They're not even doing it while Ezreal TK are catching a wave. They're just they don't miss anything. Like maybe Lucian get a few hits on mid turret, but they really didn't miss anything. What I'd like XL to do is just stop playing bot lane for 1 second, push this all the way in, and just go in here together. Like there's nothing to be scared of. When you see the Ezreal TK right here, what, you're afraid you're running into a Xin Like just have the Kha'Zix lead. Kha'Zix 1v1s a Xin really easy right now. Just go in here, get rid of this vision. Let Sion push this guy all the way in. The fact that Lissandra is catching this wave all the way here is disrespectful. They can only do it because they're not playing this mid wave properly. So now they go top side. Alright. So they're playing the mid. Galio's still bottom. I don't really get it. Because Sion just has no TP, I don't know. They are getting the push finally. They see the Ezreal. They're gonna want this dragon as soon as it spawns. If you're rogue, you're just stacking waves, looking for side lane plays, or stacking waves to look for plays if you need to. But you just catch waves. When you're not catching waves, you hide in vision, and you look for these side lane plays. This is really aggressive. I think this is too far up. Like if they want to go for something here, do it here. This is so disrespectful. They don't know where anyone is. So it should be really easy for. Oh, I like this by Senkux. But I mean, I don't think they can win this fight. They don't have enough damage. That was nice, but you have no Vlad ulti. Profit. Yeah, that bot play kind of doomed it, but really hard game anyway. Just end the game. That was a really hard game after that top stuff, like in River. But I really do feel like Rogue could have used Zinzao and Sandro playing together a lot better this game. Especially when your Zinzao had like this pathing advantage. Like I think he pathed really well this game. If Zinzao pathed top to bot here, so he did red into his bot side and contested here and then got control of this area, That would have been pretty nice. If Lissandra can always just consistently clear this wave and hover down bot side, and they have to play back, I think that would have been the best way to delay this game. And then after you do that for a bit, Ezreal's gonna be fine, and you can even like play this Rift Herald after you get the setup. So you don't have to like stay around once you get the setup. You just need the Lissandra to just clear the wave and hide, because that's usually enough pressure. They don't know where the Xin Zhao is, so that's enough to scare the bot lane. I like this dive though, and I really like this swap. The swap by XL. XL's micro or macro seems pretty good early game for sure, especially against Fnatic as well. But their mid game did seem lackluster. Like a lot of these plays in the side lanes, they just didn't have to go for when you have such intense prio with Lucian Zillion. Especially once this mid turret falls. Like the inner's gone mid. There's no reason why this turret can be defended at all. Just play through mid. This play bot lane is so greedy. Let your Lucian push mid all the way in. Go top side, get vision. But yeah, I like the swaps a lot. The swap top and then swap back bottom for Infernal.